Welcome back to Tell Me Why, the podcast where we dive deep into those everyday questions that make you scratch your head. I'm Hero.
And I'm Kira. And today, Hero, we're tackling one of those classic, childhood curiosities that actually has a pretty cool scientific answer.
Oh, I think I know what you're getting at. It's about those sparkly things in the night sky, isn't it? Like, why do stars twinkle?
Exactly. It's such a fundamental question. And honestly, for the longest time, I just thought they just did. But there's a reason,
Yeah, and it's kind of counterintuitive when you first hear it, right? Because, if you were to see them from space, completely outside of our atmosphere, they wouldn't actually be twinkling at all.
No, they wouldn't. Most stars actually burn super steadily. They're not like putting on a little light show just for us. It's all about our Earth's atmosphere, really.
So what exactly is happening then? Is it something to do with the light bending as it comes through the air?
Pretty much. So when the light from a star travels all that way and finally hits our atmosphere, it gets bent. And that bending is caused by really tiny, almost imperceptible changes in the air temperature. You've got pockets of warmer air, cooler air, all kind of swirling around.
Ah, I see. So it's almost like the light is getting distorted as it passes through those different layers of air, kind of like looking through rippling water, maybe.
That's actually a really good analogy, Hero. So as the light gets bent and, refracted by these moving air pockets, it makes the star appear to flicker. And that flickering is the twinkling we see.
That totally makes sense. And this is why, I guess, observatories, those big telescopes, they're always way up on mountaintops, right? It's not just about the view.
Spot on. That's precisely why. Because the higher up you go, the air gets much thinner. And when the air's thinner, there's just less of it to cause that light bending atmospheric distortion. So less twinkling effect, clearer views for the astronomers.
So it's not just about getting closer to the stars. It's about getting above the bulk of the air that makes them twinkle. That's pretty cool.
It really is. And speaking of cool space stuff, did you know that sometimes a giant star, explodes?
Oh, yeah. I've heard that term. Is that, what they call a supernova?
Exactly. It's when a really massive star just reaches the end of its life and it just blows itself into pieces in an absolutely massive explosion. It's like one of the most powerful events in the universe.
Wow. And I heard that sometimes a supernova can, result in something else.
You're thinking of a pulsar, aren't you? Yeah, sometimes after a supernova explosion, what's left behind can be a pulsar. And a pulsar is essentially a rapidly spinning star that, believe it or not, gives off pulses of radio waves. It's pretty wild to think about.
So from something that twinkles because of our air to something that literally explodes and then spins off radio waves, space is just endlessly fascinating.
It really is, isn't it? Well, that's all the time we have for today's episode of Tell Me Why.
Yeah. Thanks so much for joining us and for learning a little bit more about why stars twinkle and a little bit about pulsars, too.
If you have questions you want us to answer or just want to hear more episodes, you can find us wherever you get your podcasts.
Absolutely. We'll be back next time with another big question. Until then, I'm Hero.
And I'm Kira. Keep wondering.